It was shot in San Francisco right before the birds, and yet it was supposed to be a sequel of the birds, and the shooting of the rats was so eventful, so crazy, it went all over the place.
The cinematography from the material that I've seen, from the film that I've seen, is really amazing, because not only did they shoot it in Rap Vision, which was the point of view of the rats, but they also shot quite a bit of it in 3D Technicolor, which was amazing stuff. But of course, some of it was not shot from the point of view of the rats. It was shot by human beings.
At the same time, it's the darkest project Hitchcock ever made, and yet it's so beautiful, so powerful, it's insane. This is beyond all form of art I've ever witnessed in my entire life.
And it's astounding how they used the light of San Francisco, especially the overcast, to create a very somber mood. Unfortunately, that somber mood became extremely somber when the rats attacked the lead actress and killed her right on the spot, which is the main reason why this film was shut down, is the rats got the leading actress, and it was not a pretty thing. And it was all captured on 4 cameras at the same time in 3D and Technicolor.
My grandpa was in it. He was the only African-American man in it. And it was pretty, groundbreaking, being that's my grandpa. He's the only black man in a Hitchcock film.
And when you found out that this reel was missing, how did that make you feel?
Devastated. Like, I didn't do my job. As an issue room operator, I'm supposed to guard everything in that room. And I couldn't guard Rats, the film with my grandpa, Gerald.
So I walked into the issue room, and there was Imani in front of the screen, totally transfixed. She was in a trance staring at the screen, and I couldn't figure out what was going on, and she was totally non-responsive. She wouldn't say anything, she wouldn't move, she just was staring at the screen. And so I finally just pulled the plug on the computer, and that snapped her out of it. But I talked to her hours later, and she said she didn't know where she was. I mean, she didn't know what had happened, that she felt like she had been hypnotized, and that the strangest thing that had happened is that she had been smoking 2 packs a day before this, and she had no urge at all to have a cigarette, and she found out that she had been right-handed and now she was left-handed.
And what do you know of this heist? Do you have any suspicions who it might be?
I don't, but the rats reel is so precious, it's invaluable. I don't know the economic value of it dollar-wise, but I don't know, it might be $1 billion, $2 billion, $10 billion worth, there's no, sky is the limit there.
What was there a purpose to this? And what we noticed was that the infamous City College golden reel was missing. And the rumor was that this had been used in Hitchcock, The Rats, and that it had footage, probably dailies, on it, and that's why it was kind of enshrined in the issue room, when in fact anybody who thought about it would think that's crazy, because Hitchcock didn't shoot 16 millimeter, and this was a 16 millimeter reel, so that didn't make any sense. And then when we started thinking about who could possibly have done this, because that reel was up very high, and whenever it had to come down for any reason at all, I was always asked to do that because I'm pretty tall. And the only person that we could think of that was tall enough and was potentially motivated enough to do this would have been.
How do you feel? Do you feel like you should be paid for your day at the issue room, or do you feel like...
I don't feel like I should be paid for anything. I didn't do my job. I can't do this. I can't do this.